Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
How do? Welcome to another one, but 3 weeks later. Oh well. So what we're going on today is we're going to alter the design a little bit. I've had an idea. Hold on. I've had an idea. Now the reed head. Yeah. So the reed head. This is the reed head that I buy from China. Anyway, it's an RFID reader. And I figured, because it takes up so much space on the surface mount, why don't I make the audio module the same size and layout and 3D print the case for it, and why don't I make the camera module so they all sit next to each other like that, basically, and you bolt them on and surface mount them and you wire them in at the back, and then you can take away the video and the display and so forth. So the camera module with the display, that'll be one. So there'll be 4 different types, but they'll be based on the same size as this. Anyway, without further ado, let's go over to the model. Get over to the model. Oh, back on that one again. I'm a bit rusty. Right, here we go. Sorry, bit rusty. Right. Anyway, if you've not seen this stream before, or this channel, we do all sorts of stuff. Need to do a collage to go with the audio intro at some point. Anyway, I created a new audio intro instead of me doing ad hoc in it. So let's go over to the. So it's based on ESP32. I'm going to make a desk or audio video intercom. 3D print the case, so this is going to be changed drastically, and it's developed with the UPAS KPV2, which is my baby. This is, yeah, my idea of going with it for years. When all adversary says don't do it, I don't listen to them and I do it, basically. Alright, anyway, let's get over to the drawing so we get a better idea. I think I ought to show you the last one I did, really. Give me a second. Just wait a minute. Wait. Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. That's a shame. Anyway, I can't actually. I've squirreled it away, and it's right where all the microphone stuff is, so I don't want to be messing with that. Anyway, let's just show you on the model instead. So what we've got this. This is what we've got. This is what we buy. We buy this. So, and we've got it already modelled, so we could make it into a case. And I'm thinking, rather than have all this stuff loose, like we need an audio module, then we need a display and a camera. Why are they showing through there? Oh, that's the screws. Yeah, so I did change this on the last video. And what I did was just make this into a, instead of it being a steel plate and a polycarbonate, I made it into a plastic, a 3D printed plastic with all the spacing on the back. Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be changed again by the looks of it. It's going to be changed again. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to fit this equipment into a black case based on this. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to go into here. We'll have to grab this first. We'll have to copy it. We'll have to paste it. Put it in place. And we'll move it, I don't know, say, doesn't matter, let's come out this way. Let's say we move it 250mm. Let's say 300mm. Right. So we've got this case. Now I'm thinking if I could incorporate all of this into separate bits. So you just drill your 2 holes and you fasten your stuff in it. So at least it all looks the same, and then you could make it modular. You could put one under the other on a post, or side by side, or 4 of them. That kind of stuff. So you basically ended up with, hang on, let's just do it. What's happened? Why has it gone? Oh, because I'm on an angle. This is not very good when you're on an angle. But unfortunately we're on an angle. Yeah. So undo move, right, redo move. Anyway, so we need to break one up. We need to break one up, so how do we do this without, yeah. So let's hide similar models. Yeah. So we've got this bit of plastic. So we can 3D print this. We couldn't do it before, we only had a router. We didn't have a 3D print, so now we can make stuff. So we need to make the cover, definitely. So we need the cover to be removable, so we can see how we're going to fasten it the same fashion. So we're basically going to put stuff in a little box. Okay, it sounds crazy, I know, but yeah. So, to what extent is this in parts? It isn't. So we're going to have to duplicate that. So we duplicate it because we want a top and a bottom piece. Right, so we want to, let's go into this. Let's get rid of the cover now. It won't have a cover, will it? That's the problem. So I probably need to model one all the way. This wasn't actually modelled all the way because it was just made to look like it. It didn't need to be an exact model. Well, let's grab a real one, if I can find one, a brand new one. Let's get a brand new one. I had a little bit of a tidy up. Oh, they're not on. Where are they? Ah, they're right up there. Oh my god, they're going to be difficult to get hold of. Give me a second. Ugh, hang on. Give me a second. Wait a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I'm not very well prepared. Yeah, I've rushed this one. Bit of a rush on this one. Right. Right, let's get back on the screen. Right. You can see why it's been a bit precarious. This is some of the stuff I've already printed now. I'm going to have to borrow the Amiga. Right, let's get one of these out. So we've still got a few of these left. I bought 10 of these a while ago, never sold any. Nobody wants it. Never mind. Good job I've got a full-time day job as well, isn't it? Right, so let's get one of these out of the case. So we've got to model this one. You know, it's almost done. So I've got a brand new RFID reader. Now these, they push apart. Yeah, the middle pushes out the front. That's it. So basically that comes off, and you can put your screw holes in there, and your cable out the back. Right, it's not very bright in here, is it? No. How's that? Is that better? No. Anyway, so we need this piece modelling, so we can print that out. Sure, we can print that out, and we can print this out. But it's potted. It is a potted item. Can you see that? It's potted. I don't want a pot as. We need to be able to work on it. But if we make the hollow the same shape, and we can, yeah, I mean, once we've got the case, we could even make our own RFID module based on an RC. What's it called? What did I call it? I can't find it now. So, RC522 PCB. This is RFID Wiegand, but the RC522 will be SBI. But anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, so let's model these two. Because I want to make this. We can buy this. So we'll buy that, and we'll make the other ones. But they're going to look like this. So you can put them side by side, or up like that on a post. So you make it modular. That's the trick. Okay, let's get on with it. I've gone all purple. Haven't I gone all purple? That's not my skin, by the way. That's the lighting. Let's turn the lighting off. Look. Yeah. Back. Skin is normal again. Sort of. Right, anyway, let's get on with the back on the model. So I've got to start modelling this. So what? Now, how best to do this? Do I start again? I think we'll just start again. Or do we just use what we've got? Right, so we know the cowl is okay, so I need to delete some stuff. Right, yeah. Okay, let's try it. Well, I was thinking of taking my antenna down today and swapping it for another one. Not happy with these hustlers. I don't know. There's too many adjustments on them. Right, so I need to get rid of the inner bit. So we've got a copy of it. So if I make it unique, I won't be adjusting everything else. And if I make that one unique, just in case I forget. So we want the cowl first, so let's get rid of. Can I get rid of the inner bits? Yeah, I don't need that, so we're just looking at the cowl at the minute. This is just an idea I had. Some ideas, they're not good, but I think this idea would be okay. That's almost the shape of it, isn't it? And we need to get rid of the inner bit here. It needs to be a shell. So I need to find out how much room I've got in here once I've got rid of all this, to see what room we've got in this shell. That's just going to be a push on cover, and we can even 3D print that out. By the way, I've got something 3D printing. Yeah, I'll show you what I've got. See, I've got these shells 3D printing, which are these things. These are little dongles that I can put displays in. I started building one. Started. Hang on, let's get you onto a bigger screen. This is going off on a tangent. Hang on, where's it? Where's the drag bar gone? Yeah, so I started making these. It's just a serial port and a parallel port voltage tester and a loop back. So this is someone's model. So I've 3D printed a few of them. And I started wiring it. Started wiring them up, and you have to link loads of pins out at the back. And it's dead fiddly and messing around. I don't want to do it. So I ordered some PCBs that you can slot between the pins. So you get your bag of these things, D plugs, and you just push the PCB between the pins and just solder them. And the PCB does the wiring, the routing, so you can make it quickly without hassles of cutting wires and linking it and looking at drawings and making sure you get everything in the right place. You just want to quickly solder it up, build it, package it. Anyway, I need a set for myself for these Amigas to be able to test the ports properly after I've recapped them. Anyway, right, so that's what that's printing at the minute. I've bought enough to make five PCBs. Well, 5 sets, because you get a parallel and serial, so 5 sets. 5 PCBs are on the way. I've just ordered the rest of the displays. The tiny little displays. There they are. And it's quite a neat looking thing, so I thought I might as well I only want 2 myself. And I can either pay for 2 already made, or I can buy enough to build 5 with the money. And then I can get mine for cheaper. Ultimately, once I've shipped them off, I'll sell them at cost. Just to get the money back. And I've then got mine for cheaper. So, yeah, anyway, that was the idea. It's not worked out on anything I've done in the past yet. Now, let's move that out of the way. So that's carried on printing. I've got a print there. I've got 2 sets done. I've got to do, there's another one in, so I need another 2 after that. So yeah. Anyway, let's just get on with designing this thing. Right. So yeah. So I think we can clean this up. As long as it looks the same size. So our size constraint is actually the one we've bought. So we're going off because we bought one, and that's the size it is. That's the size we've got to play with. Otherwise, if we put our new one with it, it's going to look odd, isn't it? So I might as well go with what we've got. Now, if we could buy one of these already ready, it would be better. But we can't because nobody's made one. So if I make it, at least then, I mean, yes, if you've got the case, you can always put other stuff in it. Modify the case, put what you want in it. Keypad, anything. So, yeah. And all I'm trying to do is put a system together that as quickly as possible can set all my software up with it, turn it into something quickly, modular, at very low cost compared to proprietary stuff that's already out there. Yeah. Oh, I've got a bit of a hollow going on there. What's that then? Oh, I see. I've got the outside of the case but no inside. Yeah, that would be about right. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to create that shell in a minute. Let's just get rid of this for now. Yeah, because you can't print just a thin line. You've got to have a thickness to it. So we're going to have to recreate the thickness. That's probably easier said than done. Right, what can we get rid of now? So this is all the ergonomics, isn't it? Yeah, this is all ergonomics. So that's an LED. We can get rid of the LED if you like. get rid of that. Yeah, that's gone. And there's a badge inset. And there's some more ergonomics going on here. Morning. Welcome to the live stream. Spent a few hours yesterday creating a new intro audio. Yeah. Thought I'd just get it out of the way. People like the things the same. Save me messing around. If you didn't hear it, you'll have to play it back later at the start. But I'm going to do intro anim at some point with all the different things I've created. But it does take time. Right, so this is the outer shell. We've got sort of a rim. If we go in and turn it around, you should be able to see the lip. Oop, I've lost myself in the model. Yeah, so there we go. So that's, yeah. So we've only got a thin line there. That's no good. So this should equate to the cover, which pushes on. Let's have a look at it. Let's just have a look. So this is the real one. It's quite flimsy. It's only to cover the screw holes, really, to make it look neat, and it looks okay anyway. It looks okay just like that, but then you've got the screw holes, and basically it's pushed together, and that's what it looks like when it's together. So yeah, I might as well stay with it now. How does it stay clipped? You might ask yourself. I don't know. Oh, there's some like ridgy things. Yeah, that's clever. There's got some. Can you see them there? Oops, there. Little plastic ridges that stick out a little tiny bit. They don't stick out a lot. You can't see with the light in here. They only stick out a very tiny bit. But it's enough when this flexes to push over and snap underneath. Snap underneath this ledge here. So when it pushes on, they just... Ah, there's actually a groove on them as well. Can you see that? There's a groove. There's a funny groove. Now, I don't know if that's groove where it's worn. You can't see it. You can see it now, yeah. It's just like bits of groove. Can't tell whether... I'd say that's not been made. Like it's just where this has been pushed over. Maybe. I don't think it matters. Anyway, you don't have to do exactly right like that, as long as you've got the size the same. So, we're not going to pot it, so we'll need a back to our one. So it's going to be a 3-part thing. So you've got the shroud just to cover up the screws after. And this is the bit that'll have to have a back. At the minute this one's potted. We don't do potting, but it makes it somewhat weatherproof though. You could pot it, but it's based on open source, so we don't care if anyone sees what's in it. So we'd have to make ours double insulated, so the water can't get in. Like we've done the weatherproof enclosure with the holes at the bottom, and there's no way for the PCB or electronics to get affected. That's quite a big ask, because stuff gets into the water and damp, dew, moisture. Doesn't always have to come from the heavens down. It can condense, humidity trap, things like that. Anyway, right, so we've got this sort of idea going on here. But we need to give it a thickness first. Now, actually, this is the cowl part. So we need to get rid of the middle bit on this. Yeah, but we'll need it again in a bit. That's going to be part of the bottom bit. So, let's have a look. There's a slight indent around it. Yeah, so I can see what we need to get rid of. It's not going to be exactly the same, but almost. At least at a glance, you look at it and think it's the same. So we need to get rid of this bit, so let's get rid of that. That, and that. Oops, go on that, and that. And this hole, get rid of this. Right, and we need to get rid of, what do we need to get rid of? Yeah, this uplift, because that up bit there is going to be the bottom case. So I just need to make that slip over there. So once we've got this case, we can then design our equipment around it. Well, around it, in it, basically. So I had for 3 weeks since the last stream of this. I was just sat in here trying all sorts of stuff. My programming code is out of date now compared to modern languages. That's the problem we got now, but it's still current. But everyone's moving on, and if you don't move on with it, you'll get left behind. So that's the biggest problem we got with this stuff. Right, so is that right? It looks a bit wide to me. Let's have a look. Let's just go off this one. I've got my ruler. The inside dimension looks like it's about 60.5. 60.5 by 71.5, 76.5. So I need to measure 60.5 here. I've got 60. And this one needs to be 76.5, it's less. So we could do with a going into here. No, I need to get hold of that. That. Right, just gonna get that and step it back. Let's just go back. How do we do it? 60, we're 60 and I need to go, so 0.25 we'll do it to start with. So that'll get us that, so I can get rid of the old one. Right, now I've got 60.5. Yeah. Now this one won't be right, it needs to be a bit bigger. 74.5, we need 76.5. So we need to go 2 mil. So 1 mil either way, which is weird. That's pretty even all the way around, so my original drawing must have been not quite right. That's only supposed to be a representation, so 77.25. 77.25 we're looking at here. So there, 77, so yeah, a little bit over, a little bit under. Right, does it matter? Yeah, it does matter. Let's just alter that a little bit. Right, so we need to go up this way by... is it going to let me do it? Yeah, it is. It's going to keep it constrained because I'm working on a slant here. Right, so I need to go 2 mil, so it needs to go 1 mil one way. And the 1 mil one way. And the bottom needs to go 1 mil the other way. And then I should end up with 79, 76.5. Yeah, so I've got that, but for some reason, yeah, I can see here, so right, let's just go on there. 62. So I need 62. 62 from there to there. I've got 63. So I need to just bring that back over. There you go. Just need to bring that over by 0.5. And this side over by 0.5. Right, so there we got, what have we got now? We've got 62. Now this won't be right no more, so that's, no. So let's get the outer bit done first. 79, that's too much. Oh dear. Yeah, right. Right, I've got 77.25. Right, 77.25. So I'm over by a little bit there. Let's see what the other bit's like. 76. 76, that should be. So I'm 0.5, so I'll come back. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Yeah, a little bit of a nightmare. This is where if you use the paid tools, the subscription model, pay every month, yeah, you probably could avoid a lot of this using parametrics. But it's alright if you're doing it full time. If you're doing it full time and you don't mind paying 76 by 59, that's not right. I've been having a good day, so that's 60.5. Yeah, 60.5 we're looking at. Right, so we're 1 mil out, so we know this one's okay. 62, let's just double check. Yeah, so if we're over by, how much are we over by? 59, 60.5, so we're 1 mil out. So we need to move, we need to grab that, and move it over 0.5. Need to grab that, and move it over by 0.5, and then we should have something 60.5. Yeah. Now, is that right? 76. I think I said it was 76. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah. So the outer bit is 77.25. 77.25. Got 78.5. So we're over by 1.25. Oh God, my memory's rubbish. 77.25 we want, so we need to come back. Well, let's come back 1 mil. Let's come back 1 mil. Oh no, it's only the top. We're okay on this one, aren't we? The inner one's okay. Yeah. So it's only the top we need to come back down by 1 mil. Is it 1 mil? 0.5. I don't know. I can't remember. Right, what have we got now? That's 77.5, so still 0.25 too much, so we just need to come back this way. 0.125, and this one same again. 0.125. Okay, so now we should have exactly what we want. 77.25, 62 by 76 by 60.5. That looks good to me. Okay, have we wrecked it? No, we haven't seemed to have wrecked the surface. That's good. So that's out in a bit to match. So it's a pity I haven't done that to the rest. So anyway, the rest is just the rest of these models. That one and this one. They're just representations of this. But this is going to be the real one. And I'll have to 3D print one out and see if it's close. I don't know whether I got all this stuff right initially. I might have done, I might not. It might just have been a representation. Anyway, let's get back into this. So let's just see how the print is going. 13 minutes left on the 3D printing. Yeah. Okay. Right, so we're going to get back into this. We've got to give it a thickness now. There's no thickness to it. So how best do we get a thickness? We can copy it, do a scale, or forget about it. Let's look at the real one. We could measure that, I suppose. I've got a caliper somewhere. Do I use a caliper or do I just guesstimate it? It looks like 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil looks like. Let's get a caliper then. We'll have a look. Caliper. Right. 0. For some reason my 0 button doesn't work. And the only way I can get it to 0 is take the battery out. Every other button works on off. My 0 button does not work. Right, so I'm going to have to take the battery out. Lose the battery a minute. Right, the battery's out. Put the battery back in, put the cover back on. And it's zeroed out now, according to that. Right, let's just measure it then. 1.42, so I'd say it's 1.5 mil. 1.5 mil thick, is that enough? Bit thin, but should do the trick, yeah. Right, okay, we're going to use 1.5 mil thick, so we could alter it. So 1.5 mil thick. Let's have a look what this is. That's 1.5 mil. I must have known. Right, so I need to bring that down now. How am I going to do this? Well, I've got a surface there. I suppose I could bring. Everything needs to come in 1.5 mil. It's not easy. I could copy it and scale it and try and put one inside the other. Or just deal with it. Let's try and do it. The old radio's gone quiet. There's some German people. Right, let's get this then, so I can get that, and that. That, yeah, I could do it like this, couldn't I? I might as well get more of it. That's it. I'll take all that geometry. Right, and then I'll just do an offset. Oh, it won't let me do it. It's cancelled me out when I went to offset. So Why won't it let me do it? Is it because it's on different levels? Ah, it doesn't understand the... yeah, so... Right, so I'm going to have to do it manually, am I? 1.5, I'm going to have to do everything manually. It's on different levels, doesn't like it. Right, it's not easy. Oh, that's not worked out, is it? What happened there? Oh, I'm not doing too well today. So, why can't I grab that and that? No, it takes it off. Can I grab that? No. You must be select a single face. Damn it. Damn it, you and your clan of Jacobites. Bread to the bone. I've got two signals over top of each other. All the channels that are clear, they have to talk right next to each other. Yeah, nothing on. 40 metres is very, very noisy, quite often. Oh, bit of jamming going on. Oh, that is. Oh, I've gone too high. I've gone out of band. No English today. Why no English? No Inglés. Oh, I don't know. What is going on? That's a bit deaf on there. Nothing there. Okay. What do we do then? I don't know. Listen to the Germans, I suppose. Strudel. Right, anyway, I've got to find a way of making this shell 1.5 millimeters less than the outer. How do I do it? How have I done it in the past? I suppose I have to do it bit by bit. So, 1.5. Oh, das Engländer. Das Groß Engländer. Und. Right, so I can, yeah, I need to come up. Need to come up a bit. Up 1.5 mil. Needs to be parallel. How can I do that? 1.5. Is that even right? Could be. And I can put a wire from there to there. Right, so, yeah, sort of. Okay. This is a bit horrible. Horrible. It's horrible. Horrible. There you go. Do it. It's painstaking. It's painstaking without the pain. Troublesome. Anyway, we're sort of getting there. So we could bring that up like that. and go up to there, like... No, that's not part of it. That didn't turn out well. So, it doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. So, yeah, if at first you don't succeed, undo it all and try it again, or do this.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Right, okay. So, right, so if I bring them over by 1.5 mil, no, I need to copy it. So I've got 2 copies. Needs to be brought up by 1.5 mil. Can I do that without, or is it too late now? Is it going to start drawing everything up with it? Yeah, it's starting to bring everything up, look. So you can't do that, so you have to undo copy, undo copy. So I'm gonna have to, yeah. Help. Help. They've moved off frequency again.
Ja, okay, 5 und 4. Ja, nur 3 und 3, Anti, nur 3 und 3.
3 and 3.
Ja, schön. Dann melde ich mal nächste Woche wieder rein.
Dry and dry is on 333.
Dann weiß ich jetzt auch, dass du QRV bist. Das ist ja prima. Ja, sehr schön. Aber man kann nicht, wie gesagt, man kann nicht sprechen hören, aber man muss natürlich verdammt aufpassen, Anti. Schön groß, euch noch eine schöne Woche.
Gross, that's big, large.
Urlaub, lasst es euch gut gehen. Oscar Hotel 1 Delta Yankee. Im Urlaub noch bis in Spanien, ne? Hier ist die ESP32.
Yeah, Old English can understand the German, but they can't make sense of it. Sort of, most of it. Yeah.
Alles klar, Anti, mach's gut. Schönen Sonntag. Die ESP32. Tschüss.
Right, so how are we going to do this? Let me think of another way. Right, let's take that brim off there, and let's take that off there. Don't know why. And that one, and that, take it off. Right, we've got the true thing now. So, have we got it all on a single layer? Let's make sure we haven't got any double layers. No, I don't think we have. Right. So what we can do now, let's just try scaling it. So we'll copy it. We'll come out of it and we'll paste it in place. And we'll try scaling it. Right, tools. Scale. There. Right. Now, how do I scale it? Minus, it's in degrees. Angle between norms, 20. Scale. I don't know. I'll have to do trial and error. Scale, it's waiting for a scale. Can I just type one in? Needs to be 0.95%. Doesn't take a scale. Right, so blue. Uniform scale about opposite point. Blue scale about. Right. So it wants me to scale everything individually. That's not good. Grip. Select a grip and move it to scale the object. Control equals about the center. Shift a toggle a uniform. Shift. Green. Hang on. Uniform scale about position. Right, okay. Let's try it. It did it, but it's gone too much. 0.89. Can I go 0.89? 1. Oh. Now I see it's gone too far. Undo scale. Shift. Alright. 0.9. No, I've shifted it weirdly. Right, so I've got to hold it on there. No, it's this one. Uniform scale. Right. 0.9. What's that done? That's gone all to crap, hasn't it? Right, so what has gone wrong here? Where is it? Where's it gone? Ah, I know what's happened. Undo paste. So, oh. So that's the model. Redo the paste, so then I want all that. I need to scale it. S. Scale around. Uniform scale about opposite point. I want to scale it by the center. A uniform scale about the opposite point. I just want to scale it. Don't want to scale it individually. Alright, so if I don't select a point, a uniform scale. Grip, select a grip and move it to scale. Right. Alright, okay. So 0.99. What's that done? Don't know, let's come out. What on earth has happened? Nothing. Undo scale. Ah, I know what I've done. I know what I've done. Undo paste. Right. So I need to grab. Yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to move that out the way. Let's move that out the way. Needs to be moved somewhere. Ideally, let's go down 100 mil. And we do paste in place. And we'll scale this one. It needs to be scaled uniformly about. Can I just type in 0.95? Have I scaled it right? We won't know until I bring this one back up. 100 mil. Right, what's happened to it? No, it's not gone right. It's only scaled part of it. So that's not good. Undo move, undo scale. It's just shunting the one bit around. Why can I not scale the whole thing? Scale. Select a grip and move it to scale the object. Control equals about the center. Oh. Shift equals toggle. So control and shift. Sorry, it's my fault not reading it. Control and shift. .95. Oh, no, it's not letting go.
Mike 7 Oscar Romeo, or M6AN, G0 KSB. They're all in bed, mate. Oh, I missed I had my volume down. Was that for me? I said they're all in bed. Yes, they are. Okay, yeah, good morning. G0
No, it's not
You know
working.
what I mean, mate? Lovely audio and lovely signal.
It's not doing
Thank
it.
you very much. Bye for now.
Right, undo. Undo set insertion, undo scale. Right, okay. So we've got the thing, but we don't know how to scale it. How do I scale it? I'm going to have to scale it by view. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the other one back where it was. And we'll try again. Right, so they're all in exactly the same place. Now that's a problem. Right, let's bring it back half a mil out of place. So I'll bring it back 95 mil. And then it'll allow me to grab the rest of it to scale it. So shift and insert around the center point. It's not easy. Alright, let's put that back up 0.5. Okay, so back down. What the hell is happening here?
Mike 7, Oscar Romeo, M6ANN, G0 KSB.
Right, so we've got what we want, but it doesn't look like 1.5 mil because it's a scale instead of a millimeter.
Mike 7, Kilo Alpha Lima, G0 KSB.
1.87. It's close. Anyway, I'm just going to go to an interim for a second. So I will leave you with what shall I leave you with? I'll leave you with a thumbnail. And I will be back very shortly, and you can listen to the intro if you want.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
We're back. I'm back. Look at it, it's gone cold in here. Stick some heater on. Oh dear. Right. Oh my god. Where did I get to? Alright. Ooh, it's gone cold. Right, so we managed to shrink it, but no, it's all gone a bit wrong, hasn't it? It's all gone a bit wrong. Let's have a look. Why has it gone wrong? Right, so we've shrunk it, but it needs to come up a bit. And it's too thick. It's too thick, isn't it? Yeah, let's have a look. Too thick. 2.9, I don't want it that thick. So that's not going to work. Shame, because that's almost what we want. So undo, move, undo, move, undo, scale. Redo scale. Doesn't tell you what the scale was, so undo scale. So we can try again. Right, hang on. Shit. Gotta be a way of doing this. Alright, so that's the stuff. Is it the stuff? What is that? No. What is that? Oh, so it's not actually in line anyway. That's the trouble when I'm working on a slant. Shouldn't work on a slant, really. It's not a good idea to work on a slant. Yes, how do I do this then without starting from nothing? Oops, what's happened there? What's gone on? Oh, I don't know, I'm at a loss now. Yeah, I'm at a loss. So we've got it. It's too thick as it is. And because we're not in the same place, it'd be nice to be able to just scale it. Or a tool. Is there no tool that does it for you? Tools. Scale. Push, pull, follow me, offset, outer shell. What's that? Outer shell. One or more of the select objects is either not a solid or is locked. The non-solid locked object will be deselected before the operation. Okay. Right. Don't know what that done. What's that done? No idea. Undo, set insertion point, right. So we've almost got it. So we need to shrink it. Shrink it by shrink it by I don't know what. That's 0.9. Let's just go point. That's 0.9. Should we shrunk it by? Yeah, I've just shrunk it by 0.1. Uh, 100 mil. 0.1. It's shrunk it by. So what has it done? And they've moved off the frequency yet again. Music? Somebody play music? Some sad person's transmitting music on armband. Yeah, we've got a a very thin there. So 0.5. Okay. 0.5 is not quite. That's 0.5. So we went 0.1. So if we could work out the scale, so we know 0.1 wasn't enough. So we'll try again. I can't actually scale accurately while I'm zoomed out, so I need to be in it to win it. So 0.1, so 9. So if I say 0.7, yeah, I've 0.3. I've gone 0.3. Right, now let's have a look. 1.73. I can go with that. A little bit over the. Yeah, 1.5 was a bit small anyway. So 0.3 of. Actually, it's thinner there. So it needs to. It's okay there. Why is that scale not as good as this scale? It's scaled in 1.25, so it's thinner there than it is on the other scale, so I haven't scaled it uniform. Why not? I thought yeah, it's not scaled uniform, I think. Yeah, it's not scaled uniform. Why not? Right, undo and undo scale. Right, let's try again. See what we went wrong. Scale. Scale about. Green scale about opposite point.
G7 CSV, Golf 2 Golf Sugar, you buddy.
Green scale about the centre. Green scale. Uniform scale about the centre. You can't actually put your number in. Hang on, let's go zoom in so I get more. Does that give me more control? Zooming in? Sort of, not really. Yeah, sort of. No, it's jumping. Angle between norms. So. It's not giving me the resolution, and I can't enter the scale. Undo scale. Right. Uniform scale about the centre. Red, green, blue scale about the centre. Right, okay. So all of them. Right, hang on. Let's try that. Oh, it allows you to do individual. That's not good. It's clever, but I need to get everything to 0.75. 0.6. It needs to be 0.7. Almost. Yeah. That was it. Right. Let's put that one back. Let's have a look now. Well, they need this skill. skill every time we do this again in the future. 1.73. 1.2. No, it's not doing it. It's scaling differently. Why is it scaling differently? Right, let's try it again. Something going on here. Right, unless I've already scaled it. No, maybe it's scaled wrong now. What? 75? No, it's okay. 115. Yeah, it's okay. So I need to just have a look at this scaling again. Red, green, blue scale about centre. Uniform scale about the centre. Uniform. I don't get it. About the centre. Select a grip and move it to scale. Oh, I didn't select anything then. Yeah, it doesn't like me. It doesn't like me trying to do. Oh, that's better. It just jumped from 89. Won't let me do 0.97. That's a shame. Can I not 0.97? No. Won't let me enter it. Scale help. No. What am I doing wrong? Right, that was scale of 0.75. Right, what's this look like? That still looks thinner at the sides than it does at the top. I don't get it. Well, I could just manually sort that out. Yeah, it's a pain in the pain. It's a pain. Oh dear, I need to rethink this then. Rethink it. Scale is not a good idea, I don't think. It might save me a lot of problems, but if I could get it right. Let's ask ChatGPT. I got a bit fed up of ChatGPT recently. But we'll ask it. Let's ask it. SketchUp Make 2017. How to scale scaling precisely using the tape measure tool. Oh, tape measure tool. Right, just seen OBS disconnect and reconnect, so don't know what happened there. Just make sure we're still okay. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Something happened there. Still here. Yeah, still there. Right, so choose the tape measure tool, shortcut T, click one point, then click another to measure something in your model. Type the correct length value and press enter. SketchUp will ask, do you want to resize the model? Click yes. If a wall measured 3 inch in SketchUp but should be 10 inch, measure the wall, type 10, press enter, choose yes. This scales in tile. Right, okay, let's try that. Let's see what it says about the other one. So that's a percent. I don't know, I'll have to work the percent out, so I'd like this better. Let me read it again, I didn't understand it. Use this if you want to scale the entire model or set something to an exact real world size. Choose the tape measure tool, shortcut T, click one point, then click another to measure something in the model. I don't understand that. Right, let's try it. So we've got this undo, set the insertion point. We set that. We press T. We've got a tape measure. Click one point, then click another to measure something in your model. Click on point. Click one point. Sort of dyslexic. Undiagnosed dyslexic. What else am I don't know. Lots of other things. Undiagnosed dyslexic. Undiagnosed autistic. Undiagnosed Asperger's. Whatever else. Or I'm just daft. Could be. Choose the tape measure tool. Done that. Click one point, then click another to measure something in your model. Click one point. One point. Yeah. Then click another to measure something in your tool. Another what? Another point. I haven't got another point. Click another. Right, there's another. Type the correct length value, then press enter. Okay. Didn't seem to work, did it? Try again. Click one point, then click another. No. Click one point. I'll go 1.5. Type the correct length. Say it's about as it's plain as mud. Type the correct. If the wall measures 3 inch in SketchUp but should be 10 inch, measure the wall. Type 10. I don't have a wall, that's what I'm trying to create. Right. We don't have a wall. That's what I am trying to create. Got you. If you started from nothing and just want to draw a wall or anything at the correct size, you don't need to scale afterwards. You can draw it at the exact dimensions. I have an outer shell. I need to make a copy and shrink it. So the difference between the original and new is 1.5 millimeter. Oh, I see. If you have an outer shell and you want to copy exactly 1.5 small all round, the scale tool won't work. No shit! Because scale changes size proportionally, not by fixed thickness. Instead, you need to use one of these methods. The best method for hollow shells, use Move tool with Alt. Move perpendicular. If your shell is a single closed solid, select the whole shell, triple click, make it a group, right click and make group, copy the group, move tool M, tap control makes a copy, move it aside, I've done that, open the copied group, double click, select all faces inside the group, control.
This is Golf Zero Tango Papa Zulu, aeronautical mobile listening S20. Anybody give me a radio check, please? It's Golf Zero Tango Papa Zulu, aeronautical mobile.
Right, so all faces, choose the Move tool, hold Alt. Here it is.
Okay, could you QSY to 475, whoever was coming back to me then? QSY 475, please. Golf Zero Tango Papa Zulu, aeronautical mobile.
Select all faces inside the group, Control plus A. Choose the Move tool. Hold Alt, forces move normal to face mode. Click any face and move inwards. Right, that's weird. Never heard of that before. This uniformly shrinks the shell inside shell. This uniformly shrinks the entire shell inward by exactly 1 point, preserving the shape. If the object has flat faces only, simpler. Right, okay, so let's try this one then. Oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? Come back. I haven't finished with you yet. Right. That's what we want. Best method for hollow shells. How am I going to follow these instructions? It's not easy. I'm just going to move it off the screen. Undo scale. Right, so we're back to the original. Select the whole shell, triple click. Make it a group. Make it a group. Right, okay. Group. Copy the group. I've already got a copy of it. This is a copy. Move it aside. Open the copied group. Double click. Select all faces inside the group. Control and A. Control and A. Okay. Or just drag around it. Choose the Move tool. M. Hold Alt, forces move normal to face mode. Hold Alt. Hold Alt. Yeah. Click any face and move inwards 1.5 mil. Alright. Then what? Press enter. This uniformly shrinks the entire shell inwards by exactly 1.5 mil. I don't think so. I'll try it. I think it's just moved the whole thing over. It has. It hasn't shrunk shit. Right, I did something wrong then, obviously. Undo, close, undo, move. Open the... I don't understand it. Select all faces inside the shell. Control and A. Choose the move tool, M. Hold Alt. There's two Alts. Which one am I holding? Ah. I've got a plus. Click any face and move inwards 1.5 mil. It's no good. Right, let's ask it some more. It hang on, which one are we looking at? Best method just moves the whole object over 1.5 millimeters. Ah, that confirms it. Your object is being moved, not offset inward, which means SketchUp is not interpreting the selection the way we need. SketchUp cannot shrink a 3D shell by a fixed thickness using native tools. The built-in move scale tools cannot offset a curved or multi-face solid inward uniformly. To do what you want, a perfect inner shell offset by, you'll need a thickness offset plugin. Real solution, correct and widely used. Install plugin 3.06 joint push to pull. This is the SketchUp standard tool, creating a uniform inset or outset copy of a complex. It allows you to thicken in, thin in, inset, yeah. How to use it after installing it. Alright, where do I get that then? 3.06. See, one thing leads to another and you get nothing done. Nothing gets done while you're searching for stuff. Joint push pull plugin. Sketchucation. Sketchucation. Right. Log in to get it. Log in to get it. Why do everyone wants to log in to get stuff? Anyway, well, yeah, it's a thing for another day. I'm being strayed away from what I'm supposed to be doing. So you can't scale it. You're not to scale it. So you can't scale it. Have I got any tools here? Any flat script? Flat edge, repair, flatten, smooth, zoom, flip along. No. Make component, explode, right. So it wants you to struggle and make it all manually. That's what it wants. It doesn't want to help you at all. It just wants you to struggle and start from scratch. Okay, if that's what it wants, that's what it's gonna get. Okay. Right. So, I thought the whole idea of scaling something was to reduce it by a certain amount. Scale. Scale. What is this doing? Well, it looks like it's scaling to me. Just not giving me the resolution I want. And it won't let me type it in. 0.97. Enter. Did it? Did it do it? Don't know if it did it or not. Let's have a look. It did it, didn't it? Did it do it? And we're back to that again. We're back to that where it didn't give us the right scale. It looks better, but I don't know. What we got here? 1.15. Yeah, we're back to that one again, where it's thicker one way than it is the other. Wonder why that is. Does it matter? So if I move that whole thing up 1.5 mil, look at it in X-ray mode. Right, that's what we're trying to achieve. Yeah, something like that. But the outside scale is the correct one, and because we're not flat, we've moved it in a weird way. So the outside one is right, the inside one isn't. Can I move that down? .5 ml. I'm struggling today. Right, struggling today. How long have we been going for? An hour and a half. What have we done? Nothing. Dear me. 11 o'clock. Oh no, it's going to take all the Sunday up. This is. Going to take all of Sunday up, and they've gone off the channel again. Let's turn that off. Right. So I need to be flat, really. Yeah, let's make this flat. Let's just make the whole thing flat. Oh, hang on. Let's just go off something. On the green axis. Is that flat now? Let's get rid of this one. Alright. So we're on the green axis. We've got some kind of thickness to it, yeah. Sort of what we're after. Yeah, sort of. Apart from that can't be shrunk there, it's only the outer shell got to be shrunk. So we'll have to sort that out in a minute. And then that's too high as well. So I need to select
M0TDY, could you just go down to 475 for me, please? Golf 0 Tango Papa Zulu Aeronautical Mobile.
I need to double click that. I need to shrink it up 1.5 mil. No, that didn't work out, did it? Undo. Right, that needs to be shrunk. Did I shrink the wrong one? No, what is going on here? Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. I'm not unique. Make unique and make unique. That's it. Shrink that one by 1.5 mil. That's better. So then we've got... No, we're not. No, somehow we're... hide similar components. Right, what's going on? Oh, hide the rest of the model. Right, so you want to go there like that and select that. Move that up by... It won't actually stick to it. No, it's not good. Right, we'll have to measure first. 0.63, what is going on? 1 point, oh, I don't know. People, you've just spent some more money. I know, I'm almost spending money. Right, so I need to measure from there to there. 1.092314. One 1.092314. I got that wrong, didn't I? Oh well. Close enough, is it? I don't know if it's close enough or not. Oh, I'm slowly giving up the will to live. Right, anyway, so we've got that. The outer shell is what it is. We've got an inner shell. we're slightly bigger one side than we are another, so we're going to have to centre that. So the easiest way to centre it is to grab it, move it, pick it up by the middle and move it like that, and grab it again and like that, and then grab it again. Struggle against it. Okay, then you can just measure it. 3.45. Oh god, I need tools. You need tools when you're doing all this. 3.45 divided by 2, 1.725. So move the whole thing by 1.725. Just to centre it in the middle, is that right? And we've got a bit of a thickness that's going on here that's non-brilliant. 1.12, that's too thin. So we get the inner one and move the whole thing in by, who knows, 0.5. No, don't want that. 0.5, right, okay. So we've got sort of that, that's okay. Like that, stupid things in the way now, right. Okay, so we've got that, now that looks good, apart from we need a top on it. And we need to make this the same size because it can't shrink. So we need to do what? What do we need to do? Copy it and move it down onto it. No, it needs to be the thickness it is, isn't it? So that's the thickness there, straight down. So what do we do? Let's get rid of. We're gonna have to get rid of this. Easier said than done. Let's get rid of it a minute. I've got more of it to get rid of. We want rid of that. So we're going to use the top bit to create the other bit. Right, okay, so that's gone. Now we need a copy of this bit. Yeah, we need that bit there. This is just a cover. Oh well, we need it. We need this for all three: audio, intercom, camera, keypad. So this shell will come in for all that. So it's not as if we're just doing it for one off. Right. So I need to go into that now. Is that the right one? No. I need to go into this one. Have a look at that. Why have I got nothing there? No, I'm not in the right one, am I? Right, let's move that one down 100 mil. Right, this is the one we want. I'll paste it in place. Right, so that's where it needs to go, but it's too high, so it needs to go down to the surface. That's it, it's on the component. Right, we need to cut it. Go into it. Paste it in place. Now, cut it out. That's it. Okay, we can come out of X-ray mode now. We can put that back up 100 mil. Right, so we should have, yeah, should have the thing. Okay, we need to make these two one. Make them as one really now. Yeah, so let's explode it and explode that one. Right, so we've got one model now, so we make it one, make it a component. We'll call it the, no, call it nothing. Not sitting there hours deciding what to call it. So anyway, we call it nothing. Right, so we've got one model which we can fill. So we need to join up some of this stuff. Can we just, are we able to join up that and that? No, that doesn't fill us up, so what about that? That does. Listening and standing by. Right, fair play. Oh, there we go. Ugh. I've got the wrong colour, but never mind. Colours we can sort out later. So we've got that done. Now it's this bit here we need to sort out. The hollow bit here. So yeah, so we need to, maybe we can do the same again. Something not quite right here, see that? It's got a slant to it, look, we need to sort that out. Let's first sort this joint out. Okay, we got it there. Let's get this thickness right. It's not being nice to us today. Started off nice, didn't it? So we've still got to fill the corners out somehow. Hopefully this will, yeah, so it's the corners we've got to sort out. How do we do this? How do we do the corner? It's going to want lots of those. We don't really want to do that, but we need to sort it out. Can I just do a... No. What happened there? Oh, that's the other side of it. So we've got this line here, we need to extrude it somehow. We can't extrude it because it's already extruded. How do we do it? Well, there's one way I know of doing it, is just put the lines in. And yeah, then smooth it out after. Hopefully it'll just disappear all the lines, but it means we're going to have to do this all the way around on all the corners. I don't know another way of doing it. Alright. So once we've got them like that, can we do a smooth? Can, but we've got some undo a smooth. We've got different edges. Face is round the wrong way. Now smooth, right, okay, so we've got that, that's it. It's one way of doing it. Only trouble is we've got to do it now another 3 times. Nobody said it was easy. Have I saved this for a while? No, I haven't, have I? Dangerous if you don't save it. If you don't save it, you can lose it. Yeah, sometimes you have to do it the manual way. If you can't find the clever way of doing it. Maybe in the future, if you pay enough subs each month, your AI could do it all for you, so you could just sit there with your arms folded. Sit there with your arms folded, and then you can show someone what you made, and they say, did you make it or did your AI make it? Well, I told the AI what I wanted, then it argued with me and told me what I was going to get. So I had the original idea, but then it decided it was going to make it how it wanted it to be done. So you didn't. So they'll say, what you're saying, you didn't actually make anything. Yeah, I didn't, you're right. Are you able to sell it? I'm not able to sell it because the AI said it was his invention. So the AI sold it. So it stole your idea. Basically, yeah. Trial. This is the stupid method of doing everything. Oh, what have I done? No, I was supposed to do. I'm jumping the gun. I told an IT technician he was jumping the gun the other day, and he didn't like it because I started talking. He started jumping the gun. I said, "You're jumping the gun a bit, going right ahead, and you're going to miss the important point." And he got, I didn't like that. He didn't like the idea of being told he was jumping the gun. But if you don't tell them, they'll just keep reading the spiel off the screen. And before you know it, they're reading their rhetoric and they're not even listening to you. You say, well, I might as well hang the phone up and talk to myself. And they're more than happy for you to do that. It means they don't have to deal with anything. Just tell them, say, you're IT support, not IT God. You're supposed to be here to help. Sounds like someone off the Anthill mob then. It was mumbling some stuff. Okay, so we've got our rim. Now, it's the wrong colour, yes it is. Let's make it the right colour then, if we must. Go on then. So in the model, I've got to find the same colour somewhere. Where has it gone? Is that it? You can always tell if you paint something like that and it doesn't change colour, then you've chose the right colour. Presumably. Yeah. So there's something wrong with the rim here because it was on a tilt. It's all gone wrong there. So that's going to have to be sorted out at some point, otherwise the model will be strange when it prints. Right, so we've got our thickness done. Both. Oh, we can colour this one as well. Let's colour it. I think we can get rid of that line there and that one there. Colour this up. And it's gone from view because that's in the way. Right. So we've got our 3D model of a cap. So we should be able to, well, it's no good printing that out yet until we sorted that other bit out. And we need some retaining clips here at the right level. Now we won't know where they're going to go yet because we've got to make the other bit, and we could just put them in the same place. So some clips going to have to go on there, but we need to sort out this stepped bit here. Yeah, this step needs sorting out. So we know the top bit is right, the bottom bit isn't. If I delete the bottom bit, what will happen? It'll end up being a hollow again. So I can either delete the top bit. No, I think I'll delete the bottom bit. Right, it's going to be difficult to do. Let's hide the rest of the model. Right, so we want to get rid of, we know the top bit's right. We're going to have to do it this way. So we're going to have to get rid of that. That, and that, and that. And this over here, it's gone wild. So I'm going to have to get that back again, but straight and flat. How? I don't know. Right. Have I just got rid of something? No, I'm okay. Nice little bit here to get rid of. Alright, that's gone. Let's have a look at it in 3D and make sure there's no weirdness. Rogue bits of geometry. No, it looks okay. Right, so how are we going to do this now? How are we going to make that filled again? The easiest way is to... I need to measure it now. How do I know? So if I go here, .63, that's okay. So I need to, well, I don't know what I need to do. I need to go edge on. Right, I need to be in X-ray mode. Right, this is the bit here, so... Right, I've lost track of it now. Ah, so there's the line. That's the height of the new one. Right, okay, so can I go like that again?
CQ on 2, CQ on 2.
We could do it that way, or I could go
Calling CQ on 2.
that way.
CQ on 2. Mike 0,
Right, so I can't see that line, it's not showing up.
Delta, listening and standing by.
Right, it's not showing up. So, how can I grab it? It's not showing me that way. Oh, I'll have to grab it first. Yeah. Grab it first. Not that one. Don't want that one. Right, so we've got the line. We look at it end on, and we want to copy it, but only move it by that amount. 0.5 mil. So we're gonna copy it. Are we still selected? Yeah. So put a copy down by 0.5 mil. So there we've got our extra rim in the right place. We just need to then fill it, similar to what we've just done. Right, so we've got to do that bit of a rigmarole again. Okay, let's just do it. This is the problem. It's sometimes easy to make it from scratch. Just make it all over again. Let's get the fill back in. There's no fill there, so we could do the fill here as well. Do we do it from here though? No, not sure. Let's do it from here. Might as well do it. Yeah, so it's at least filling. That's weird, isn't it? The curve's not quite right, but anyway, it's what it was. Curves aren't quite right there. Probably scaling problem. It's already done that, hasn't it? It's already filled it, so that I can leave that like that. No, that's not the one. This is a silly way of doing it, I know. Bit of a crap way of doing it, but it's supposed to be saving me some problem. Supposedly.
CQ on 2, CQ on 2. Mike 0, Victor Zulu Delta, calling CQ on 2, CQ on 2. Mike 0, Victor Zulu Delta,
So, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, so these are uniform on here. Mine aren't uniform. But they need to be uniform, so which part is not uniform? I don't know. Looks crap. If anything, that looks... don't know which one looks the worst. Yeah. That needs to be less of a curve somehow. Problem. Can I get rid of these? Yeah. Right, so we've got rid of them. We've got the thickness there, we can colour in that, colour in that, and yeah, should have just modelled it from nothing. I'm trying to reuse the one I've got. It was only a representation. It was never designed to be an exact model. This one. Right. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll measure the gap. We'll go like that. What we got there? 0.75. 0.75. Have we got the same all the way around? No. 0.625. That's a problem, isn't it? It's the inner bit we're after, really. So this cover can fit onto the same cover. So we've reproduced a cover. So what we got here? 76. Seems too much. Let's have a look. No, it's right. 76. 76. So if that's right, then all we've got to do is get rid of. Right. We need to keep that. But it needs to be at the top and come down by 0.5 mil. Right, how do we do that? The easiest way, I need to get rid of this geometry here. Right, so I need to make that the same height as that. Right, so if I copy that. Oh, it's decided to do it all in little bits, is it? Okay, I've got you. Right, we'll do it another way then. We won't grab that, we'll grab the top. We'll grab the long bits. We'll copy it. And we'll come out and we'll paste it in place. And we'll move it up 0.5. Right, and then we'll go into this model and look at it face on like that in parallel projection. We'll get rid of everything out of it like that, and we'll come back and we'll grab these two. We'll cut it, paste it in place. It should be on the surface now. We'll have to put some arcs in. So it won't let us do that. Okay, so we need to put some circles in. If it'll let us. Oh, it's going off on a tangent. Why is that? Why is that doing that? So what we'll do, we'll just draw some lines. Or we could just do a rectangle around that point. If it'll let us. Go on. Okay, so we replaced it with a rectangle. We need to put some curves on it. It's not going to let us do it. It's a slight bend, not a lot. Let's see what kind of a bend it is. 1.5 mil, 1.5 mil, 1.5 mil. Nope, didn't do it. Right, so that's our corner. Is that really the corner? Right, we've got to have a nested level of concentration. As in, you've got to remember what it was you were trying to achieve in the first place. It won't do that, so we're going to have to do it with a circle. From this point here to there. It hasn't got enough points on it. Does it matter? Not really. Let's do the same again. It's a way of cheating. You have to cheat the software sometimes. Or pay for a subscription model. Go onto a premium product, pay every month. If you've got plenty of money, you can do that. Go on Fusion 360 if you like. Right, so we've got that. That needs to go straight through now. So, I don't know the thickness of it exactly, so we're going to have a look. Try and work out the thickness of it. 1.5 mil, that'll do me. 1.5 mil. So we'll just bring that down by 1.5 mil. We've still got a surface. Why? Why have we still got a surface? I don't quite know why we've got a surface still. Why have we got a surface? I think it's just because right, that's a surface. Let's get rid of that surface. No, I can't get rid of that surface, so I don't quite get it. It's just not there, is it? It's just not quite there. Okay, undo, push, pull. Push, pull. Oh. What's it doing? Ah. So if I'm going to go down 2 mil. Alright, which will bring it this way 0.5 mil. Yeah, and then I'm going to get rid of this false surface. Right, that's why. There's a false surface. And if I'm down there and I need to come up 0.5. That's my surface. Can I then select just that? No, what's happened to my surface? My thickness is gone. There it is. So I've lost my surface. Can I get the surface back just by doing that? Yeah. Right, so I need to intersect the faces with the model. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Intersect the faces of the model. No intersection found. Right, okay, let's undo a push-pull. Undo a raise, undo a push-pull. So what have we got here? Okay, let's do it a different way then. Do it a different way. I can no longer remember what I was trying to do. We've got some weirdness going on here. That's why. Right, so I need to grab all this. I need to grab all this together. Intersect the faces of the model. Nothing to intersect. Right. Okay, so we've got that now. Let's make sure we've got no weirdness going on. Nothing going on. Let's see if we can just bring it down. 1.5 mil. Get rid of that. I've still got a surface. Get rid of that. Now, what have we got rid of? We've got rid of our actual surface, which we don't want to get rid of, so something not quite right. Yeah, geometry's not right, is it? The angle, something. Right, undo, erase, undo, push, pull. So we'll get rid of this off here altogether. Alright, let's just get it, cut it off. Okay, just paste it in place. Okay, so go back into here. Is everything good? Who knows? Smooth. What about repair and flatten? 0 lines repaired. Just got rid of some geometry. It's okay, we don't really need it. Okay, let's see what we can do. We want that bit there. Okay, so this is the problem. Doesn't like the way we've done it. Okay, what do I do? I don't know. That's already okay as it is. Is that a separate bit? It is. Let's get rid of that separate bit. Let's keep the ends. That should be 1, yeah. Doesn't like these little infill bits. So if it doesn't like them, we'll get rid of them. No, I don't know. Alright, just put them there. It's a convoluted way of doing it. Whatever you have to do to save some cash by not signing up to a subscription model. Right, So I should be able to select that, 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 and that, and that. Cut it. Tell you what we'll do. I'll do it, I'll paste it, we won't paste it in place, we'll move it down. Move it down 1.5 mil. See if we can't see it on the bottom. See, it's not quite there, look. It's there and it isn't. It's not quite there. So we'll bring it up a little bit. We'll bring it up like that. We'll drop it down onto the surface, onto the face of the component. So, and then we'll try and, oh, we've got a glitch there going on. Look at that. That's not good, is it? What has gone on there? That's probably the flat script when I did a repair. Yeah. This is the problem you get. None of those things made any difference. Oh, anyway, let's leave that a second. Let's cut this off, put it into the model and paste it in place. Go down. We get to intersect it with the model now. Intersect the faces with the model. Still can't get it. It's not part of the model. Why not? Alright. Don't quite get what happened there. Let's try and do it. No, intersect the faces with the model. No, still not there. Doesn't like it. So let's do some undoing. Undo, intersect, undo. Undo, paste. Undo, open. Undo, cut. So, where's the problem? I don't see the problem there. Fighting it all the way. Right. So if I put one from there down to there and get rid of that. Oh. Get rid of that one. So we've got a equal spacing. Draw a line from there to there. No, it's not even. Oh, God. Is it filled? Yeah, it's filled, but it's my God. Tell you what, this program has got a mind of its own. Mind of its own, it's got this one. But it's old, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. There's no line there. See that? Something not right there. Right. Gets worse, doesn't it? Nothing repaired, but it destructed some stuff. So I don't know what's going on here. This is nothing. This is basically nothing to do with what I was doing. It just needs a line making. Let's do a line. One from there over to there. Okay, and we've got something going on here. Don't know what. Look at the state of that. Right, so do some undoing. It's all there. It's been there for a while. Redo can. Right, undo, draw a line. So we've got a line on the outside. Ah. Yeah, the smoothing got rid of the line, didn't it? So I want that one back. I want that one back to there. So it doesn't look quite right. It's not a smooth line. Oh well. Is that better or worse? I don't know. Better. Sort of. There's some kind of glitch here now, look. Glitchy. Is it a SketchUp glitch or is it an actual problem? Who knows? Let's just colour it. No. Get rid of that one. Oh my god. You can't get anything done with this program. Right. Maybe if I got it right in the first place. Right, so the bend's not right, is it? It is on a bend though. I'm trying to do something that. So that's straight. That's bent. Yeah, so this is the problem I've got. Yeah, it's not good. Could do with a 3D scanner really. Scan points exactly from the original. What time is it? 2.5 hours of nothing. Jesus. So that's flat and that ain't. Because it was a drawing, didn't do it exactly right to start with. Anyway, we want a cap. So we can either rebuild it from nothing, get these angles right again. Anyway, we're going off off-piste here. Right, where's my thing? I'm trying to put a hole in it so I can remember what I was trying to do. Right, I need to. It won't go through it because it's not equal. It's not parallel. Let's put it on in the model. Cut. Paste in place. Right, so it's selecting the whole surface. Why is it selecting that? So if I delete. Right, so it's selecting. We've lost the inner model now. Right, this is getting bad, isn't it? So how can I do this? I'd have to measure it and then I'm going to lose my size in the middle. Right. So I can't select it. Okay, undo and select, undo, draw line, undo, paste, undo, open, undo, cut. Alright, let's get that back at the top. .5 mil. So we're on the top there. No, we're not on the top. See that? Right, okay. That's cut. I'm just going around in circles. No, it's not having it, is it? Not having it, so right, we'll go back.
Mike 7 Oscar Romeo, G0 KSB.
So we've got that. We've got the basic geometry.
Yeah, 144 550.
That one looks so much better before I messed with it. Sure, that was better. Yeah, it was fine before I got rid of the lines. Is it curved? No, that one's curved there, and that one isn't. So it was never any good at the start, really. Right, so we'll use the frames. Okay. So what we'll do, I don't know what we're gonna do. Don't know. This is difficult. Right, start all over again. This is not working, so I'd have to start from known. So I made a mistake of starting from a tilt like this and trying to work against it. Then I brought it straight. So the best thing I can do is start again, really. Start again. Anyway, that's going to be the end of that live stream. I'll do a bit more later. I'll probably be able to create. I'll have to create it from nothing again. I'll do that. Anyway, that's going to be a lesson in failure for. So all the morning gone for nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's funny as hell. Alright then. I'll try again later, maybe tonight, some more. Alright, bye for now, and catch you on the next one. Ta-ra!
Just find the right place in the program, make the appropriate change, and we'll run the whole thing again.
Speech is still very complicated. Music is simpler.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. The art of leadership is delegation.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.